Hello traders and welcome to another video. So in this video we are going to talk about naked charting. So naked charting is a fun exercise that we like to do in our community. So basically guys, you are going to focus and spend maybe 20 minutes of your day max on this exercise, and you can do it like 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening. And believe me, it's gonna be like 20 minutes a day and it's gonna help you tremendously tomorrow. Okay, so usually you are going to use the bar replay tool, and it's similar like a backtesting, but when you do your backtesting, you're focusing on a lot of things, like you're setting a risk reward tool, you're calculating overall percentages, you're looking at supply demand, you're looking at entries, you're looking at trade execution, trade management, scaling positions, all of those things. But when you're doing your naked charting, you're just ignoring all those things. You're only focusing on reading the naked chart. So basically only that. And you are going to try to guess the direction of the market. And believe me guys, after you're doing this exercise daily and you have this exercise in your daily routine, it's gonna help you tremendously. And believe me, tomorrow, when you do it every single day for at least 3 months, believe me, 70 to 80% of the time, you are going to be able to guess the direction of the market like 70-80% of the time, and it's going to be accurate. So this is going to help you tomorrow, guys, in your decision-making process when you want to maybe enter a trade, and then you're like, in your subconscious mind, you already know the direction of the market because you have done all those, hours and hours spent on naked charting. So it's gonna help you in your decision-making process subconsciously tomorrow. So maybe you're gonna see, opportunity to short, and then because you have done your naked charting, you're gonna know that price is doing this and this and this and this, and price is most likely going to continue to the upside, and my order block is gonna fail. And boom, after a couple of minutes or a couple of hours, that happens. So believe me, a lot of people are ignoring this exercise. I do not know why. They're over focused on backtesting and forecasting and all other things. But again guys, if you want to be a successful trader, you need to focus on all of them. You cannot ignore naked charting, and you cannot ignore weekly backtest. You cannot ignore backday, so all of those exercises that we do in our community are there for a reason. So believe me when I say to you, it's gonna help you tremendously tomorrow in your decision-making process. And it's a fun game. Basically, it's a fun game. You spend only 20 minutes a day on it, and basically you're guessing the direction of the market. So it's gonna be fun. So yeah, let's do it. So what you want to do, guys, is just pick a random price action. So I am going to pick the random price action right here. And basically we're going to do this, boom. So you're just going to look at the chart, naked chart, and you are going to guess what market is going to do next. So you're going to see it's fun, it's interesting, and it's going to help you tremendously, because when you spend hours and hours in this exercise, believe me, you are going to guess direction 70 to 80% of the time, and you're going to be correct. So let's see what price action is doing here. Market is being corrective, so we can expect the market to be corrective, to continue to be corrective. We also see that we're making new lower lows in the market, so we can expect also that market is in one point going to break this low. We were feeling this imbalance right now, and we were making like something like descending structure. So let's see. And yes, price action is breaking this low. So after this week, we can expect the price action to retrace, and we have this fast and quick momentum right now to the upside, and we have left this imbalance. So what can we expect is that price action is most likely going to feel that imbalance, and shows us a little bit of volatility right here. No volatility, but it's feeling the imbalance, right? Price actions right now has made this week, and it is giving us a little corrective pullback, so it's respecting this week. So what can we expect based on what we're seeing here? Yes, price action is a little bit more corrective, but again, it's putting new lower lows in the market. It's giving us this week is being respected. We have saw this pullback, and we are possibly going to reject this area and again break the low. Let's see what happens. So okay, that didn't happen. As I told you, you're not gonna have 100% win rate. So basically you're reading the naked chart and you're guessing what's gonna happen, and you are going to be, 70 to 80% of the time correct. So this momentum ruins the pullback, this bit of price action. So we could also know that that is most likely going to happen. Either two things: price action is going to break this low, or because we have seen this momentum, price action is just going to continue to the upside. And that happened. So yeah, let's see what happens next. Right now price action is pushing above, so we can expect the price action to continue to the upside. Okay, right now, so we are seeing a bigger pullback, making some liquidity. So we can look at this as impulse, correction, impulse. And that happened. So basically you're not gonna have 100% strike rate, of course, but basically you're just reading the price action, analyzing the charts, and just guessing the direction. So it's gonna be fun for you. You're not gonna spend a lot of time on it, like 10 to 15 minutes in the morning, 10 to 15 minutes in the evening. That's like 20 to 30 minutes a day. It's nothing. It's fun. It's gonna help you tremendously in your decision-making process tomorrow. So let's see. We expected here the price to melt down, yeah, but didn't break too low because we had this range and everything. But we had this entry right here, But at the same time, we were going, aggressively to that order block. So we would know tomorrow that, even though we expect the price to continue to downside, we know that, the momentum is strong and bullish, and maybe it's better to ignore this, or you're going to have like breakout here. You're going to break out here, and we didn't have, unfortunately, a retrace. This would be our order block, and we didn't have a retrace, but this is a reversal trade when you're trading AUD USD. So you already know the pair characteristics of the pair. So you're going to have an impulse, correction, breakout of that small channel, build liquidity, and then you want to enter here, boof, price action go. So it's going to help you in your decision-making process tomorrow when you're opening the trades, when you're executing the trades. When you're doing naked charting, you do not focus on supply, you do not focus on demand, you do not focus on execution, trade management, nothing. You're just reading the price and guessing the direction. But when you do it daily, believe me guys, after 3-4 months, you are going to be accurate, like 70 to 80% of the time you're going to guess the direction right. And also it's going to help you in your decision-making process tomorrow, because believe me, your subconscious mind is going to tell you, okay, I have done naked charting, most likely price is going to do this. So what can we expect right now is price to continue to the upside, because momentum is present, but also at the same time we have left this imbalance. So let's see what price action does. Maybe we can feel that imbalance as well. A big wick at the end, so we can expect a range. Right now we are reacting to this inside bar. Let's see what happened. Most likely price action is gonna again break this high right now, and that didn't happen yet. Okay, so right now we're breaking the highs. Again, price action is showing us momentum. We're breaking these highs with momentum. Continuation, basically, impulse, retrace, impulse. We can expect the price to continue to the upside. Okay, so right now price action is telling us something differently. So we have seen this momentum. We have left this imbalance. Right now we're making this retail head and shoulders, something like this. We're reacting from this area also, and we're putting in lower lows in the market. So let's see what happens right now. A little bit of volatility, so we can expect even the price to be a little bit corrective, because again, in this situation here, you do not really know who is in control, either the buyers or sellers. So when price action is showing you indecision in the market, it usually indicates correction. And price action is pushing below, so we have confirmed the direction of the market. So most likely price is going to continue to downside to fill this imbalance right here. And that's what happened basically. And right now we are slowing down, as you guys can see, breaking the lows, retracing multiple times, and we have this breakout to the upside. So maybe we can see price action tapping here and then continuing to the upside again, following this, bullish trend to the upside. But at the same time, we're reacting to this, so we can easily continue to feel a little bit more of this imbalance, because we didn't feel it as you can see, the whole candle. Okay, so price action is just again filling that imbalance, and it's showing us this descending structure. So let's see, pushing below. Okay, so we see a wick. After the wick, what can we expect? Usually a retrace. There is a retrace, and we're breaking again, a retracing. So this indication of momentum slowing down in the market, and we saw this massive push to the upside. Again, wick, so you can expect a little bit of range. Here is a range, and we're breaking below again. So right now we're breaking the high. So based on this price action, what can you expect? Price action leaving liquidity here, leaving imbalance here. Price action showing you weakness to the downside, ranging, breaking this low, and then immediately boom to the upside. We can expect the price to continue to the upside, even though in price action is in a downtrend. Let's see, we have this volatility. So again, we're breaking the low. I was not correct. I was not right. Okay. And again, guys, you're not going to have 100% win rate, as I told you. So, you know, you're just guessing. So again, price action breaking the lows. And again, guys, it's a matter of time when we're going to have a breakout and price is going to continue to the upside, because, you know, price action showing us really massive weakness to the downside. And right now, boom, there it is, breakout to the upside, a little bit of wick, so we can expect retrace and a little bit of range, and then we can continue to the upside. And this is what I don't like on AUD USD. So I do not like these longer pullbacks. So these longer pullbacks can usually indicate that we are most likely again going to break the low again. You never know. Let's see. Okay, price respecting that. This is our continuation. So we can expect right now that price action is going to continue to the upside. Okay, so we did continue. We made this impulse correction impulse, but we have left a big wicks, and right now both price action is coming down again, reacting from this level right here, as you guys can see, and it wants to fill this imbalance maybe. And let's see what happens. So momentum is strong, have left the gap, so usually price tends to fill in the gap. Let's see, fill the gap, a big wick, we can expect a bigger range, and price action right now filling this imbalance, continuation, basically impulse, retrace impulse. We can expect price to continue to the upside again, coming back in volatility. We know that, you know, price action is being messy, and it's looking at it like this, it's most likely going to break the low. Wick, again, when you see a wick, guys, you can expect, you know, the price to be either corrective or volatile. We see volatility here, price action showing volatility here, so this is indicating like the range is gonna happen. Volatility again, so it indicates a range, corrective price action. So let's see where something interesting. Price action is just following this descending price action, but corrective descending price action, low volume here, so nothing interesting. Again, volatility here, price just following this descending price action and being corrective. So after this impulse to downside and creation of a new lower low, we can expect the price to pull back a little bit. Again, the range, guys, what can we expect when you see a range? Price filling this liquidity, and then maybe also taking this liquidity as well. But momentum is high, so price is going to continue to the upside. Let's see. Okay, this is a range correction, basically impulse correction. Most likely price is gonna break this high. Showing us a little bit of weakness, so we can expect the price to fill this imbalance to the downside. And this, everything, so we're gonna most likely right now fill this liquidity here. Again, price showing us weakness here, and we broke to the upside. So we could have expected the price to continue to the upside, maybe feel this imbalance, but again, weakness to the upside. So I do expect price to first fill this liquidity here and then going for that imbalance. Again, price action being corrective right now in this descending price action. No momentum to the upside yet. We're continuing to downside even more. Just a massive corrective price action right now, nothing interesting. Following that descending price action. I don't like these positions here on AUD USD because the long retest, but it was respected. But again, you're not looking at entries, you're not looking at anything. You're focusing on the naked chart, and you're just guessing the direction of the market. So it's most likely going to again continue to downside. We see this bearish momentum, and this is our impulse to the upside. So right now we can expect the price just to be bullish and continue in another direction in the upside. So this is impulse correction. What comes after is breaking these highs. No momentum, so this is a range. And the range happens. So right now we know we're gonna range in between highs and lows. So we're looking at basically this low and this high. Basically price action ranging in between that high and low. Look at how it's respecting it. And right now we are breaking but again with no momentum, we're breaking to the downside. So basically guys, you're just clicking to the price and guessing the direction. So I clicked it too fast. You can focus on candle after candle after candle after candle, like you're doing your back testing, a little bit slower. I did it a little bit faster, and I did go through a lot of price action. But again, that's something you're gonna do. So you're just gonna click through the price and try to guess the direction of the market based on what you're seeing in the price. So you're reading the naked chart and just guessing where is price action most likely going to be headed, and what price action is most likely going to do next. So of course you're not going to have 100% strike rate, but you're going to see after some time, after you have really done your naked charting daily, you're going to see the upgrade in your basically reading the price action and basically guessing that direction. It's going to help you tomorrow when you take entries, when you execute your trades, and it's going to really make a difference. So yeah, a fun little exercise that you do not need to spend a lot of time on it, but just do not ignore it. Okay, so a lot of members, I don't know why, basically a lot of people are focusing on forecast, backtest, and all those things, and they're ignoring naked charting. So do not be that guy. Focus on naked charting. It's really fun, important exercise that's gonna help you tomorrow in your trading, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it about this video. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you liked it, and see you in the next one.